Redskin stuff. I did not think that these things were going to be worth anything, but I just so happened. Hey YouTube, Rob Chesapeake Picker here. Welcome to the channel. I'm a part-time reseller on eBay and Mercari. If this is your first time checking out the channel, please remember to hit that like button and subscribe down below so you can get more content and continue to help my channel grow. Still catching up from all the stuff that's sold in and around my vacation. When I took my mancation up into Kentucky, went out with the boys for a few days and relaxed. So I got about 25 things that have sold that I'm going to take you through. First up is this Kenny Rogers Greatest Hits vinyl record. I got this in a big old lot of vinyl that I picked up a while back. I had two of these in that lot. This is the second one now, sold for $5.99 plus shipping. Most vinyl records, if you're talking about country and stuff like that, really not worth a whole lot. If you have an antique booth or something, they move pretty well in there. From everything I've heard, I've toyed around with getting an antique booth, but I haven't pulled the trigger on that just yet. But they sell, they bring in some money, and I've already doubled my money on this, so I don't mind having those little sales out there. Money is money, profit is profit. All right, next up here I got a lot of JFK half dollars. I got these from my dad. He was holding on to these his whole life. He finally gave them to me, told me to sell them and make some money. Put them in one of those coin holder albums that I picked up at an estate sale, and they sold on auction for $24.50 plus shipping. There was about $9 in coins in there. All right, next up I got this vintage Bachmann Trains. This is an N-scale trolley. If you've been watching this channel, you probably saw me sell this item a few weeks ago, but somebody returned it. They opened it up, said it didn't work. I don't know about you, but if I bought a vintage toy from the 70s and I opened it up and took it out of its package, I don't know if I'd really expect it to work, but I don't really know a whole lot about a train, so maybe they're supposed to last, maybe they're not. Either way, I accept returns, so I took the return, I put it up on auction, and it sold for $16.50 plus shipping. So I still made some money on it, and it was fully disclosed in the listing what worked and what didn't, because I guess the lights lit up, but it wouldn't run. Again, I don't even know anything about them, so I just sell them. Up, I got this die-cast car. This is a Dale Jarrett. I got this in a whole big lot of die-cast stuff. These are going out. Some of them are higher end, some of them are not. If I had had the boxes for these things, I could have sold them from anywhere from $30 to $50 a piece for the most part, but I don't have boxes on any of them. But this one went out for $8 plus shipping. Charge the buyer $8 to ship out, so they're $16 invested on this car. I got this Youth Girls Nike Dry Fit hoodie. I got this for about $1 at a garage sale a couple months ago, and it sold for $15, free ship, went out first class, so about $4 to ship that out. It's another Dale Jarrett die-cast car. The only bad thing about this big die-cast lot that I picked up was that this guy was a huge Dale Jarrett fan, and most of it's Dale Jarrett fans, or most of it is Dale Jarrett merchandise. There are other ones in there and stuff, but I guess when I get them all listed, which I'm still working through, I got about 25 left to put up out of the 80 or so that I got. I'm going to be my own competition because a lot of them are very similar, but went out for $10 plus shipping. Another video game from my buddy Chris. I'm selling these on consignment. This is Medal of Honor Airborne, $12.99, free shipping, and we split the cost after fees. This kind of thing here took me back to my childhood. I guess I'm dating myself a little bit here, but back in the 80s, early 90s there, they had all these little football helmets that you could get out of the gumball machines. I think probably all of them back in the day, but who knows what happened to them. But this guy had all of them, like the whole set as far as I can tell, and most of them had never even had the stickers applied or anything. So I've been listing all those. They sell for not a lot of money, but more than you might think. I have them all for $10, free shipping. They go in a small 4x4x4 box, and I just put a little paper around them. This one is a Dallas Cowboys. This next time, I never would have picked this thing up to sell, but it came in that big lot of Redskin stuff. This is just some like cardboard coasters, NFL Redskins. They were still new in the package and, you know, not big money, but they still sold for $5.75 free shipping. So, you know, it costs about $3 to ship these out. So still make a couple bucks. Got another one of those little helmets out. This one is a Denver Broncos. Again, $10 free shipping. So when I got all this Redskin stuff, I did not think that these things were going to be worth anything, but I just so happened to watch Lonnie over on Garage Flips and Shed Flips. I'm sure you guys, if you're watching my channel, you've probably seen Lonnie's show, but he had literally just sold one of these the day that I brought these home. So I listed these. All these are cheerleader calendars. These are all Washington Redskins because this guy was a big fan. But these things sell for pretty good money. A lot of these are actually signed by the cheerleaders, but not all of them are. So the ones that were not sold or were not signed by the cheerleaders, I have up for $29.99 plus shipping. And the ones that were signed by cheerleaders, I have for $35.99 plus shipping. And then this person here bought 3 of them. So 2 for $29.99, 1 for $35.99, and these things went out fast. As soon as I started listing them, I started selling them. If you come across old cheerleader calendars, NFL, at a garage sale, yards, whatever, thrift store, pick them up and list them quick because they do move well. Next up, I got an item. This is another one out of the big train sale that I picked up. This is a Rebel HO scale barnyard. This item sold for $29 plus shipping, and this was a small, like a first class item. Another Washington Redskins calendar. This is a 2010 to 2011, $29.99 plus shipping. A few weeks ago, I was at a garage sailing, and I talked about this in a video where it was just a bust of a day. I did get a whole bunch of CDs for about 25 to 40 cents a piece. I got a whole big old stack of them, but this is a Paul McCartney, and it went out for $3.99 plus shipping. It's a big old lot of HO train tracks. You probably can guess where I got these from, the big train sale. These went out for $25 plus shipping, and when I ship these tracks out, I take them, I put them in a Region A box. I cut down that Region A box to make it smaller on the top, so I put it down to only about maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches tall. Stuff that bad boy right into a padded flat rate envelope, and it goes out for $7.52. It's another item out of that train and coin sale. This is a whole bunch of coin collector stuff. Some of this was, you know, it was all new, but the packaging may have been damaged, and I think I just listed so much of this stuff at this point, I just lotted a bunch of this stuff together. This went out for $19.99 plus shipping. This one went out in a Region B box. It was kind of heavy. It weighed about 5 pounds, so you get that 4-pound rate and save some money there. Another Dale Jarrett die-cast car, $10 plus shipping. And in this next sale, this is 4 of those cheerleader calendars, all went out to the same buyer, all the way out into California. Was able to ship these out FedEx and save some money. Got the shipping down to only about $8 on this. I put all these in a record box, so if you've shipped out vinyl or seen those vinyl boxes, they fit out perfectly in those. 4 of them, $137.96 plus shipping. Another vinyl record here. This is Aretha Franklin's Soul Sister. This one sold for $10 plus shipping. At that same garage sale where I picked up all the CDs, I got this George Strait box set. This one was a pretty nice item, and as far as CDs go, this one moved well. This one out for $14.99 plus shipping. This item here is out of my home private collection. I'm a big Star Wars fan, have all kinds of stuff. I decided to sell off some of the old graphic novels and that. I thought I'd keep them for my son, but he doesn't really seem to care about reading them. He'd rather watch YouTube. But this was Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, went for $19.99 plus shipping. Comic books cannot go out as media mail, or at least they're not supposed to go out in media mail, but graphic novels can. So this thing goes out, I get to keep that cost down. Usually these things tend to be right at about a pound rate, probably under. So it keeps the cost down for the buyer. And if you decide to go free shipping, you can, and pad it a couple bucks, or I usually do shipping on top. This next item, this is this anchor. It is like a cake dish, and you can flip it over and it becomes like a punch dish. I sold this a while back, but the buyer wasn't happy with the shipping costs for some reason after they had already purchased it, so they asked to cancel it. I went ahead and relisted it. I bought it for, it was around $3. It's new in the box at that sale where I got all the sewing machines a few months ago. It only went out for $11 plus shipping. But the shipping on it was $26.80. So very big item. It was like 11 pounds and it went far. So I could have got it a lot lighter, but I wanted to make sure it made there safe because it's all glass. You know, it's glass top, glass bottom. I had to take it out of the box, put it together, and make this thing work. And like I said, it was about 11 pounds when it was all said and done, but it arrived safely, and that's all that matters. I probably would not sell anything like that again, even if I saw it and it was a great deal. I might pick it up for like a Facebook Marketplace, which I did have it on there for a while, but I didn't really get any interest. But I probably would not want to source that kind of stuff for eBay just because the money's just not there for all of the risk involved and the chance of breakage. Got another calendar here from 1998 to 1999. This one also signed by the Cheerleaders, the Redskins, and this went out for $35.99 plus shipping. And then I got a Volkswagen Beetle die-cast car here. I don't remember where I picked this one up. I don't think it was from the same sale with the NASCAR, but oh yeah, it was. I bought this at the house. So I'm in that video, you see me at the house talking to the people, and then I made the deal later where I went out to their storage unit. So this one was at the house, and this one went out for $15 plus shipping. I still, even though this thing was a little bit taller, I was able to still get it into a padded flat rate. I took myself a Region A box and I kind of cut it down and not flattened it, but I cut it down and then angled the top so it still slid in, so it's still nice and padded, and that thing went out and was only able to go for $8. All right, guys, thanks for checking out the channel here. That is all I got for you today. Please remember, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Drop me a comment, ask me a question. I will get to it in the next video. Again, thanks for checking it out, and I will see you guys next time.